everyone, it's Adriana and welcome back to another video. This is going to be week 3 labs in data structures and algorithms. This is going to be the reflection video for labs 5 and lab 6. Let's get started. Lab 5 and 6. Lab 5 was on dictionary and lab 6 was on unordered maps. The dictionary lab, a couple of things that I had to implement in this lab was not only the use of dictionaries, and that was briefly taught in systems programming, but with this class I had to use dictionary in the form of a hash table. And I had to use that to be able to remove data in the form of a key and a value. And some new topics that were used in this lab was the function pointers, the hash functions, and then the use of auto and type name. And then a lot of having to use the rule of 3 once again with arrays, and then using dynamic arrays with class objects. In total, as far as the methods, there were 9 methods for this lab. There was the pair constructor, the dictionary constructor, a destructor, a clear method, the insert method, the find method, remove method, and then of course the assignment operator and the copy constructor. I didn't have too much difficulty with this lab other than having to learn how to make a hash table and code it in the lab. And then moving on to lab 6, the unordered map lab. That one in particular, the purpose of this lab was to store information in the form of a board game, Scrabble, and then having to utilize the new topics, unordered map, pair, and utilizing previous things from past classes, such as text file, input output, and then ACCI values, ABC, all that. I had a lot of difficulty with this lab. The purpose of this Scrabble game was to create words out of letter tiles that each have a point value, and as you know, may or may not know, in the ASCII values alphabets for each letter and even like symbol, like an exclamation point or something like that, there is an assigned value to each of the letter. I believe 65 is what represents A, and then you just keep on and so on. And that was just the main purpose of this unordered map that was in the form of the Scrabble game for this lab. And as far as the data members that were given for this lab, there was the M letter values that represented an array of 26 values, which represented the individual values for each of the letters. And then the M Scrabble map, which was the unordered map that stores the words as the key and the total points as the value. And then as far as the methods, in total there were 6 methods. This lab was a lot shorter than lab 5. For the methods, there was the populate letter values, the get letter value method, get word value method, the create pair method, load words method, and the find value and map method. Hopefully I did get all passes for both of these labs, and they were hard, but they were as hard as the final 2 labs. So stay tuned for the final recap for that, for them 2 labs. I'm sorry I'm a bit behind with these videos, but I will get them recorded and edited and then posted to both TikTok and also YouTube as soon as I can. But that will be it for this lab recap video. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. Just shoot me a message either through YouTube, through TikTok, or comment on any of these videos and I will answer them. Thanks again, and I will see you guys in the final reflection video for the final labs for data structures and algorithms.